Hello YouTube, I'm Doughboy Mike, and I'm happy to officially come back from my hiatus. With school starting and my promotion at work, everything was just becoming too overwhelming and I had to stop making videos for a little while. But I've decided to put more time aside to make more content for you guys to enjoy. So with that out of the way, let's get to today's topic. And that topic is the Martini-Henry. The British Martini-Henry. Now let me start off here by saying, a few things. First off, I'd like to admit that I may be cheating a little bit, but the rifle in my hands is not technically a Martini-Henry, but a Nepalese Kraut rifle.
Doughboy Mike! What are you talking about, man? I've seen, I played Battlefield 1, it looks like a Martini-Henry to me.
Okay, first off, do you want John Green to sue us for every single penny we have? Okay, stop with that plagiarism, alright? Dipshit, that's his thing. Have you seen Crash Course? It's great. But, fuck. Shoot, I'm sorry. John Green, please don't sue me. Anyway, I'll get to that, alright? Jeez, let me start at the beginning here. You see, the Martini-Henry was a breech-loading, single-shot, lever-actuated rifle, originally used by the British Army leading into the 1870s. It replaced the Snider-Enfield, a muzzle loader converted to the cartridge system. Variants of the Martini-Henry would see use for over 30 years all over the British Empire, and even some variants seeing action after that. There were variants that were converted to shotguns, variants that were just shortening the barrel a little bit, and then there were variants that were actually turning them into pistols. Please don't dry fire those things, my goodness. But they all use the same 5.77 by 450 black powder round up until the British actually changed it over to the standard 303 round that you see used in the SMLEs leading, after that point. They were most famously used in the Anglo-Zulu War in 1879, where they were used for volley fire into groups of Zulu soldiers, taking out dozens at a time. They were very effective in that regard, and there was actually a lot of changes because originally they thought that the Martini-Henry would be accurate up to 1,000 yards, but once they found out that it was only really good at attacking a man-sized target at 400 yards, the generals would hold the volley fire up until the Zulus were actually around 400 yards away. Anyway, this rifle was so advanced and powerful that several close copies were made using what is basically the same action with a few minor changes. And a few years back, International Military Antiques, one of the greatest sources of military collectibles, I get a lot of my stuff from them, actually came across a cache of the original Nepalese Martini-Henry copycats, I guess you could say. But yeah, they came across a cache of these, untouched. Untouched is a strong word. They hadn't been used, but they were rusted and just gross as hell. But they started selling them off to be refurbished, cleaned, what have you. And this is actually one of those. Before I became the owner of it, I assume one of the previous owners did some work on it, veneered it to give it more of that Martini style look. But as you can actually see, there are some Nepalese symbols on it. But yeah, it's the action is actually very similar. Let me the lever here was actually a lot longer on the original Martini-Henry, but let's test it out. I actually have a 5.77 by 450 casing here. You can just pop that into here, slides in just the same. It's a little tricky. Damn it. Oh my god, it's tricky as hell. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to I've had this issue a lot with these shells kind of getting stuck and not closing. The easiest thing to do is just jam the cleaning rod down there. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Technical. I think I'm gonna keep this in actually because it's I read that these issues, this actually was an issue with the original soldiers. The casings getting stuck and having to use the cleaning rod to get them out. Sorry about that. Let's take two, huh? But I haven't stopped recording. All right. Anyway, slider in there. Close it up. How about that? Gonna shoot it, not gonna dry fire. That would be stupid. Click. And then, oh my lord, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Goodness. Where'd it go? All right, anyway. Now, along with this rifle, I was actually able to get my hands on these two bayonets. This bayonet is actually an original Martini-Henry bayonet. As you can see, it's perfectly fitted for a normal barrel Martini-Henry. A lot longer, I should say, about maybe at least 2 feet long, maybe 3. But that's not going to fit with this one. No, what I did, I actually bought that from International Military Antiques without realizing that the barrel length was a heck of a lot different. So I had to buy this, a Kraut Nepalese bayonet, which is just a normal Martini-Henry bayonet widened to fit this barrel. So let's get that on there. And look at that, now you got yourself a bayoneted Kraut Martini-Henry variant. Look at that, almost as tall as me. It is not as tall as me though, I am tall. I am very tall, you need to realize that I am one tall dude. Anyway, now I don't know how he did it, but Kaiser Wilhelm, he survived. He survived our shovel attack, so why don't we, well, you know, why don't we do something about that? Why don't we, you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Let's try it again, shall we? Let's go. Oh my goodness. How about that? It's Kaiser Wilhelm. What are we gonna do? Don't look at the bottom of the screen. What are we gonna do, guys? Hey guys, just, you know, coming by here. It's me, it's Doughboy Mike. You guys know me. You know, I got this Martini-Henry Kraut here. It's World War I. How did I get this? Don't ask. But yeah, I got the bayonet on here. You know, why don't we kill that guy? Kill the Kaiser Wilhelm II, the leader of Imperial Germany. Let's do it. How do you like that, Jerry? Whew. That gets the blood pumping, don't it? That just... Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm thinking for my next video, I'm gonna finally appease some of you guys that have been wanting a tour of the collection, and maybe from there you guys can just choose what to do a video on next. So thanks, guys. Have a good day.